Hi, good day, class. Welcome back to my channel. So, for today, we're going to study about the different types of media. Okay, so our objectives for this lesson first, we'll be able to classify contents of different types or media types. And number two, defines media convergence through the current examples that we're going to give. Discussed how particular individual or society portrayed in a public using the different types of media. Okay, so those are our objectives for this lesson. Okay, next. All right, so different terms to we're going to encounter in this lesson. First, broadcast media. So this is refers to the programs produced by radio stations and television. Ebook, so electronic book, so digital or electronic version of printed book. Email, so electronic mail. I know you're familiar with this one. All of us have email. Okay. Hypertext, list of information that can be displayed and accessed directly by the users. Print media, so paper publications, as books, newspapers, magazine, etc. We're going to discuss that one by one sa ating lesson. All right, let's start with the print media. So print media, basically it refers to the printed materials or paper publications such as books, newspapers, magazines, journals, newsletters, and other materials that are physically printed on paper, okay, using paper and ink. What are the different types of print media? Number one, book. So it is reading materials that can be either fictional or non-fictional. So fictional, already discussed that sa ating previous lessons. So these are creation of minds. So yung ating mga kwento. Alright. Non-fiction, so these are based on facts. Yung ating mga books of different subject areas. Yung mga yon. So those are the different books. And usually ginagamit natin siya madalas. Okay? Yung mga fictional mga novels. Alright. Next, number two, newspapers. So printed on a daily or weekly basis. Newspapers contains a wide range of articles. So newspapers have different sections. So meron siyang news, business, lifestyle, sports, entertainment. So those are the different sections of the newspapers. And by the way, yung ating newspapers, meron siyang two types. Broadsheet, and yung broadsheet, yun yung malaking newspapers, contains a lot of different parts. And then the other one is yung tabloid. So yung mga Tagalog type of newspapers, yung mga maliliit lang na newspapers na makikita natin sa bangketa. And normally, it's only cheap newspapers. Yung broadsheet natin ay mahal. Okay? Alright, so these are example of books. So, dictionary, Thesaurus, Atlas, the novels, etc., Almanac. So, napag-aralan natin siya sa ating previous lessons. Newspapers, so Manila Bulletin, that's broadsheet. Philippine Star Ngayon, yan yung tabloid na sinasabi ko kanina. Alright. Another type, magazine. So a magazine is also a periodical publication. So if we're going to go to the library, we will see this periodical section. It could be weekly, monthly, or quarterly. So yun yung different types of magazine. Meron tayong Time Magazine, Star Magazine. So different magazines. Journal. Similar to newspaper, a journal contains informative articles and provides accurate reports on specific topics such as medicine. So it has different topics included sa journal. Example natin, this one. Cosmopolitan magazine. So yung mga artista natin, yung mga artists. Alright, so it provides us different information, informative events that is happening in our country. Right, so that is magazines. Another example, newsletters organization or companies release newsletters for special purposes. So different types of organization, they have specific newsletters that they are giving out. Okay, and normally it is for a specific purpose. Let's say they want to inform about the organization, so it depends on kung ano yung purpose nila. Next, Gazette. A gazette pertains to the publication of government, organization, or an institution which intended for public notices or listings of appointments. So, gazette is a government publication. So, they publish information about the economy of the country or what's happening in the politics, etc. So, yun po yung ating gazette. Example, yan, finding the right sales talent. This is a newsletter, by the way. Luxurious Beauty. And Gazette, official Gazette, so Republic of the Philippines. So, ano lahat ng information about the government, yung mga taxes, and so on and so forth. Okay? Next, another example, yung pamphlet, brochure, leaflet, or flyers. So, pamphlet, small booklet, or leaflet, or a primer. Brochure naman, book or magazines that contains pictures, information about products or services. Flyers or leaflet, printed sheets of paper contains information about a product for advertising. So all of these, guys, is used for advertising, for marketing. So they would like to sell their products or they would like to advertise their companies. So yun yung ginagamit nila. So sometimes nakikita natin siya sa mga malls, binibigay yung mga flyers. Example, Jollibee. So they have new products. So to promote their products, they're creating flyers and giving out to the customers. Same with the brochure. Yung mga real estate agents natin. So nagbibigay sila ng mga brochures if they are offering house and lot. Okay? Alright? These are the examples. So pamphlet, brochures, and leaflets or flyers. Alright, number 2. So, una natin ay print media. So, broadcast media. So, broadcast media consists of the programs produced by television network and radio stations. So, this one actually transmit through airwaves, audio and video materials for public information. So, yung mga broadcast media natin, examples are radio, television, and film. So, gumagamit sila ng mga signals or frequency for them to transmit audio and video materials. Okay, let's proceed. Right, radio. The first known radio is attributed to the Italian inventor, Guglielmo Marconi. He made a wireless telegraph in 1895 using radio waves or frequency, and able to transmit Morse code using the instrument he made. So radio, meron tayong dalawang uri ng radio. The amplitude modulation and the frequency modulation. So, pag sinabing AM, these are more on the news programs, radio, FM, music. But there are also a certain part na ibigay sila ng information or news. So, for entertainment, mostly for the FM. So, those are the difference between the two. Okay, so that is radio. Alright, next. Television. So the television is one of the most visible appliances at home na makikita natin. So example natin yung old radio na old television rather. Ayan, so mayroon pa siyang pindutan or pihitan for you to change the channel. Now it's already flat screen. Okay? So it started from CRT or the cathode ray tube, yung mayroong picture tube. And then it comes with after that naging LCD or liquid crystal display. Medyo naging flat na ng konti. And now we're using light emitting diode parts for the television na disposable na. So pag nasira, mahirap nang ayusin. Okay, so yun yung evolution ng ating television. And this actually transmit through the use of a signal. Using a wired connection, yung mga antenna natin. But if you have digital box, then we have service provider for the different channels. Okay. Next, films. Similar to television, it shows a variety of themes and genres. can be about drama, comedy, horror, action, or animation or documentary perhaps. And they call the movies or motion pictures, right? So yun yung mga equipment natin in doing the film. So we already discussed that previously. Ano yung mga components ng film? So director, actor, actresses, of course yung mga crews, members, etc. So they're essential in order for them to create a good film. Okay, so that is film. All right, we have TV and movie classification ratings. So before you watch a certain type of films, so we have the MTRCB to classify those films or movies. All right, so yung ating movie and TV ratings classification board. So there are certain films that are not applicable for children. So they restrict that, and it needs guidance from the parents. Okay, so these are the classification ratings. The first G, it means for general patronage, so everyone can watch it, still with guidance, of course. PG, all right. So show require parental guidance, so it needs the guidance of the parents, of course. SPG, strict parental guidance require as shows themes involves violence, horror, inappropriate language that are not suitable for young audiences. So yun laging sinasabi whenever we go to the cinema, sa television, mga series, etc. Pag SPG, so it needs a strict parental guidance. So sometimes those some scenes are not good for children. All right, R. So it depends on the particular age. So it can be restricted. So these are the different, let's say R13, R16, R18. So yun, different classification for R. All right, so that's it for the classification ratings. Okay, next we have the new media. So after the print media, after the broadcast, let's proceed to the new media, and this is also known as the internet. By the way, internet is short term for interconnected network, and it's also known as the information superhighway. So electronic communication network that connects computer users through various networks and organization computers facilities around the world. All right, so that is the internet, and it actually uses the WWW or the World Wide Web protocols. So the website contains different pages, web pages. So it is internet called the World Wide Communication Network or computer. So every web site, it has a different web pages, like it has home, contacts, etc. So whenever you click that, then you go directly to a certain page where you can get the information that you need. Okay. Hypertext, list of information that can be displayed and accessed directly by the users. Hypertext normally it's we have the HTTPS, so hypertext transfer protocol. So they used it in order for the website to display a certain type of information. So marami siyang codes na ginagamit ng mga programmers for them to create a certain web page and the whole website. Okay, so that is hypertext. And we have instant messaging. So a user can interact with another user through the online chat in real time. So we have Messenger, Facebook. What else? Ano pa ba yung mga chat natin? Skype, WeChat, etc. Ano pa ba? Viber. Yeah, Viber. So those are the different platforms that we can actually use to interact with our loved ones and other users, to send the message to them. Okay. Email or electronic mail. So users can send information to other people in any part of the world. So as long as you have your email, then your friend would be able to send you files, data, or information that you need using the email. Okay, so this is electronic mail. Well, we should be more careful in sending email. Sometimes ito nagiging spam. So make sure that the email that we are sending is clean, walang makasamang virus. Okay, all right. Next, distance education. So students who lived in the remote place rarely had a chance to really proper education as there were no schools in the area. So because of that, they use internet for them to study, right? They use internet as platforms for them to be able to connect with the proper education. Okay. We also have the ebook or the electronic or digital version of printed book. So we have different kinds of book. If we don't have physical book, if we don't have access to the library, then we can use ebook. You have same information there, and it's very useful to get information on that particular platforms. Okay, that's ebook. Next, online shopping provides consumer more choice of products with a new or unique concept. So we have different e-commerce platforms that we can use if you want to order certain products. We have the Lazada, Shopee, eBay. So those are the different online shopping platforms that normally um, offers a variety of products. So I know some of you are using those platforms to order. So you're not gonna go to a certain store. So you just have to order. You just a click and then it will be delivered to your doorstep. Sometimes it is cash on delivery. Okay, that is online shopping. We have media convergence. So it interconnects information with the communication technologies, computer network, and media content. So it is a combination of the technology and the internet or the digital technology. We call it the media convergence. So whatever the computer can do, your cell phone or mobile phones can also do that. As long as you have the application that you need or the software that enables you to use that application or program. So that is media convergence. So it will make your life easier and faster if you have those technology that you can use to do a certain task. Okay, that is media convergence. Okay, the influence of media in the World Wide Web. So how does media influence the World Wide Web? So whenever we see information from the website, sometimes we are curious if it's true or valid, and then sometimes we experiment, right? Especially if we watch videos, sometimes we imitate that. Okay, and there are individuals that goes viral because of how they perform in a certain act, and then they posted it. Okay, they create video, so nagtitrending sila sa internet. So instant celebrity, right? So it means that the video or message is massively and quickly gained high popularity. So the internet is really influential to every one of us. So whatever we see there, sometimes we're curious about it, and sometimes we tend to imitate those things that we see. But be careful because it might affect our personality in our private life. Okay, so internet is not really that user friendly. It's just have to um, be mindful and be careful of everything that you see in the website. All right. Okay, that's it for this lesson. So short and very informative. So I hope you learned from it, and hope that you're able to apply all the information that we shared with this lesson. Again, if you have question, guys, clarification, suggestions, just put a comment down below, or you can send the message directly to me, and we're going to discuss that further. All right, so that's it for this video. So I will see you on the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share if it's beneficial to you, and click the notification bell. All right, so that's it for today. You have a good day and keep safe.